Learning Objective 2. Describe 3 approaches to financial planning specialization. We can break financial planning down between 3 types of behavior of an individual. We have the one transaction. We will call that a single purpose financial planning. You have approached the client has approached you. There is a transaction to take place, one bit of advice to be given. And we call that single purpose planning. The client may come to you and say, well, my 401k, I've put it all in the S&P 500 and I'm just not sure that that's appropriate. Can you help me make a decision? Well, that's single purpose planning, when we have to look at the statements and look at the risk tolerance of the client and make a decision in that one area of their life. Single purpose planning is very rare. It generally leads to a more common definition of financial planning, and that is multi-purpose financial planning. In multi-purpose financial planning, we're doing more than one financial area for a client. We're engaging in multiple material aspects of financial planning. So for those of you who are certified financial planners are going to take that exam, once you engage in multiple areas of planning, you suddenly have a fiduciary standard imposed. But for those of us in different areas, the multiple purpose approach is more than one financial planning area. So I'm going to help with investments, and we're going to look at your auto insurance. I'm going to help with your property casualty insurance, and at the same time, perhaps, we're going to look at life and health. Multi-purpose planning is more than one, but not all. Most commonly in our business, we engage in multi-purpose financial planning. There is the exception with estate planning. And if you see the word estate, think the word comprehensive. Comprehensive is the third and final type of financial planning, and in comprehensive planning, we look at every possible aspect, their intersection with each other, their overlap of one another, of a client's life. And when we truly get into in-depth estate planning, it's the one area where we have to look at investments. We have to look at risk. We have to look at cash flow. We have to look at liquidity. Estate planning is really the one time we're doing comprehensive financial planning for a client. Now, within those 3, there are some specialized areas of financial planning. We have education funding, we have divorce funding, elder care, job change and loss, monetary windfalls, dependents with special needs. This particular class focuses in on the highlighted bullets. Education funding is covered in Chapter 8 of the class. Divorce planning happens in Chapter 11. We talk a little bit about planning for non-traditional family members, as well as in planning for any dependents who have special needs. And those specialized areas of planning are covered in this text.